That tells you that we are prepared as a country, and the president is not sleeping all these days. He's looking forward that we can all succeed as a country. And that's why he's out. We appreciate the Liberian people for the power they've given him, and he's going to make some immediate intervention for his travel.
Let me ask you about the godfather of this city, Honorable Prince Johnson. Well known, respected, revered. He's one of the best so far when it comes to his people here. What is that relationship with the president? I know I see him sitting on the right flank, or will be where the president will be seated. What is that camaraderie? I see also the pageantry, the welcome. It's totally different from what we saw in Trump. You know, you have organizations from different walks of life filling this particular piece of facility. You get to comment about that.
No disrespect to other counties. This is just the second day of the second county after home county. I'm sure as we move in, the message will get clearer, and we'll get to see more mobilization along the way. So we are not into a competition, but just a sound of appreciation. Nimba County have proven to President Weah tons of numbers. They've given him the numbers at the booths. They've taken him to
but it says a lot for Nimba knowing being the political, when it comes to the political bell, when it comes to numbers. You know, elections are about numbers, whether you like it or not, or whether you want to spin it in a kind of a way. But if Nimba comes out for you, Lupa comes out for you, it's a wrap.
So we know very well how strategic Nimba is.
Right.
And we know other counties are equally strategic. And the president is taking all on the equal.
Are you impressed with these numbers that I see?
This number we see here is overwhelming. From Bailan to the football field here.
Yeah,
it's overwhelming. We are going to other parts of Nimba County. We are informed about the mobilization that Johnson and the rest of his team has put for this president visit to Nimba County. That's the appreciation tour. That is why it is called the Citizen Engagement Tour. It's going to be here this afternoon, interacting with the citizens. Hearing from them, discussing their plight, making intervention along the way.
Okay,
so that will happen while the president is there in Nimba County.
Please, for the podium, please.
Peaceful assembly. The president
Stay in your position, please stand
see
back.
the stand up here. We hope we can see this is grandchildren.
Stay in your position,
they are mobilizing in Rebel in Maryland, and of course,
please leave your team back to your seat.
it's going to be a wonderful experience.
Please come back to your seat. Come back to your place. Stay here, please.
Thank you, Honorable Smith. Let me not take up your time. You're working busy schedule and all of that. So
that was the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary, Honorable Smith Tubit, in a brief conversation with the media. And of course, the women of Kansas City actually dancing to the music before their Senator Prince Weah Johnson, along with other public officials, members of the legislative caucus of Nimba County are also there seated, and they are being welcomed by the women of Kansas City.
Thank you. Please go back to our seats. Go back to our position. Thank you very much. The Senator will speak later on. Please take your seat.
Joining us, this is LNTV Liberia Live.
Please,
we are
let's go back, please.
live
from the
Kansas Sports Stage. We are where the president is expected to host a town hall meeting with the people
please
of Kansas City.
Go back to your position.
The actual program is yet to commence, but when it does, we will also bring you live coverage of the entire program. There are public officials here, the Internal Affairs Minister, Senator Prince Weah Johnson is also seated along with other public officials. And then in the back sits Prof. Rosen Tappe, along with other officials.
Mothers, please go back there and see mothers.
Thanks
Please.
for following us here at the Counter Sports page. And from the look of things, the president will soon be arriving onto the Counter Sports page, where he's expected to hold a town hall meeting with the people of Counter City. After which he will head to other locations as he continues his nationwide tour, or also referred to as the People's Engagement Tour. But then don't take my word for it, take the word of the Deputy Presidential Press Secretary, Smith Toby. And I really think that's it, because almost all of the places the president has visited, he has been interacting with the people, he's been having consultations with them. They've been giving their pledges to him. The young people are submitting their pledges to him, the women, the elders, the students. And I can say to you that the president is giving almost all of them the assurance that he will actually work on all of the recommendations that he's giving, that they are giving him, and he will, upon his return, he will meet his cabinet, he will instruct his cabinet to work on some of the recommendations, if not all. And so we are here at the Counter Sports page. Where the president is expected to arrive anytime soon. The chief of protocol has also arrived already, and cars from the presidential motorcade are already arriving also. The Internal Affairs Minister, Honorable Vaniseli, will come forth to escort the president to his seat, as you can see him. So if you're following this LNTV Liberia Live, we'll stream it live to you from the Counter Sports page. And I can say for a fact that it's really hot here. The sun is actually blazing. And if we can zoom in a little bit, those are cars from the presidential convoy. It's already arriving here at the Counter Sports page, where the president will be hosting a town hall meeting. Senator Prince Weah Johnson is accompanied by the Internal Affairs Minister to welcome the president and the First Lady, along with several other public officials, including the Minister of State, the Finance Minister, Information Minister, Legend Julius Reno, several other public officials. And the president's car has just arrived.
Right next to the red carpet, where the president is expected to see Ambassador Finda Bono just past us on our camera. She's wearing this camouflage costume in black with a black dress and a black shirt. You see her right here.
The president is expected
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all
step out
stand.
from his car any moment from now. This is the LNTV Liberia Live.
We announce the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manneh Weah, and the First Lady, Mrs. Claire Mary Weah.
Thank you very much. You can have your seats. Thank you. We are now ready to start this program. So we go straight into it. Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Nimba County. Town hall meeting with citizens of Nimba County and His Excellency Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, held at the Gompa Sports Stadium, Gompa City, Nimba County, Republic of Liberia. And you can see the nice photo of the President of Liberia on the cover page. And you turn to the next page where we have the order of the program. At this point we have invocation, and we will call on Reverend Thompson Yomi. It's actually Thompson Yomi, Overseer Jesus, soon coming King Ministry, going back to the Nimba County to open the court.
Let me just read a few verses for you from Exodus chapter 3, beginning verse 3. And Moses said, I will not turn aside to this great sight while the bush is not burnt, even though it's on fire. And when the Lord saw that he had turned aside, and God called unto him, Moses, take off your shoes, for the place where you stand is a holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, which are in Egypt, and I've heard their cry by reason of their slave master, and I know their sorrow, and I have come. Let me say a few words before we can pray. God needs a man. God needs a man. God cannot do anything on planet Earth without a man. When God got ready to deliver the Israelites from Egypt, he needed a man, and Moses was the one he used. When God needed a man to build the ark, he found the man Noah, and Noah was the one who built the ark. And when God needed a man to deliver mankind, then Jesus came. Joseph also, when Egypt and the world was at hunger, he used Joseph. God has looked down today in Liberia and has seen a man. For our borrowed condition, God has seen a man. For our agricultural programs, God has seen a man. For peace and complete unity of this nation, God has looked down and has seen a man. And that man is the man, Dr. George Weah. God is looking at you. God is saying, take off your shoes. It's time for business. It's time for seriousness. It's time for development. Like Moses and Gideon, they were not confident that they were the one that God will really use to transform those places and deliver people. He said, God does not mean. Gideon said, Lord, I'm not the one. I'm the least. I'm not, important. But God said, you are the man. But let me let you know that God is with you. That God is by you. That God has found you. God is saying, be confident and look forward. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Let us pray, Father. We thank you. We bless your name. Thank you for this day that you've made, Lord. It's a special day for Liberia. It's a special day for Nimba. It's a special day for all of us. that we can be here today. That our president, by his presence, we are united, we are together. We pray that, Lord, it will continue, that great things will continue to happen in this nation, that you have found a man like him. Lord, that you can use him. Thank you, in Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you very much, Reverend Thompson Yomi, for that beautiful prayer. So we move on. The second item has been performed already. That is the traditional welcome at the Bela entry. So we move to the next item that has to do with welcome remarks. And we call on Honorable Amos N. Jisua, City Mayor Gompa City, to officially welcome the President and his entourage to Gompa City. Put your hands together as you move our Mayor to the podium. Thank you. Welcome, Mayor. One tree cannot make a forest. Africano Jolo, may you please come? Mr. President and the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, Prince Weah Johnson, Honorable General Senator-elect, and members of the Nimba Legislative Caucus, Honorable Superintendent and the County Administration, the media, our market women, the youth, platform guests, distinguished personality, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, before I speak, before I perform my detail, Mr. President, may you please allow me to say a few words to you concerning this city. I have a President David, he is African donor. He has been a very hard-working David to me to make this city to what it is today. Mr. President, under our administration, we have done a lot of work for the first of the kind in the history of Gompa City to even lay a foundation to say we are building City Hall is a proud to your administration. Today, we, the people of Gompa City, this city, the original name is Gompa City, not Ganta. The community where we are today, the community is Gapa. It's Gapa that was interpreted by the Pele man, because the Pele people had to be town, while the Mana people had to be town. So he translated Gapa, which is a small community within the city, by saying Ganta is where the Ganta need keep about. But this city is enacted into law. The law was enacted in 1979. And since 1979, I want to be grateful to the former mayor, Mayor Benjamin Dopa, who laid a foundation for the city ordinance of the city. He laid a foundation, and our administration has revised the ordinance, making the city as Gompa City. We want to be grateful to Judge Baise, who have also done extremely well by putting input as lawyer and also a judge, making our city to have the revenue component of the city ordinance. In this life, Mr. President, you know, I've been saying, I've been hearing the guys say all along, they've been worrying my people. Mayor, they're coming to change you from Gompa City to confuse the mind of people of Gompa City. But Mr. President, maintain me. I'm a use of material for the people of Gompa City to make sure that things happen in the city of the city. And I also want to let you to know, Mr. President, those who initiated the project, those who are behind the project, I want you to consider them. The executive construction company, they were initiating that. You have told me on the ground that you were going to build our hall. So you people are together for the president. The next time maybe perhaps, better so you will see, anytime we have the occasion like this, we don't have to come on the football field, but we'll be in the city hall soon. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I say officially, Mr. President, you are welcome to Gompa City in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable City Mayor. Mr. President, my cry is, the next time you sit in a nice city hall, wear air cool, not on this football field anymore. Thank you. Now we have the overview of this town hall meeting, and this will be performed by Honorable Fanny A. Salif, Minister of Internal Affairs, Republic of Liberia. Minister Salif, you are welcome to the podium.
The Internal Affairs Minister,
Yes.
Minister will
the man who understands
now walk to the podium.
the real administrative line of Liberia is a veteran. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Mr. President, Dr. George Weah, the chairman of the caucus of the great county of Nimba, Senator Prince Weah Johnson, and members of the caucus, the dean and members of the cabinet, to single out Minister Cooper Crow, Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, son of the great county of Nimba, Mr. Superintendent, local government officials, chiefs, elders of the county of Nimba, our traditional leaders, our elders, our Zoos, the motorcyclists of this great city of Gompa, the Liberia Marketing Association that are doing so well in this county, the students of this city of Gompa, citizens of the great county of Nimba, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and members of the press. Today, the President has come to Nimba County to visit citizens of Nimba. He has come with our mother, the First Lady, Ambassador Mary Weah, who has come the first time in this great city and this great county of Nimba County. Madam First Lady, you are welcome also. Today we are here to come to the citizens of Nimba, but beginning with the great city of Gompa. How are you doing? To come and interact with you, to also come and listen to you. What is even very key to be mentioned here is the President of the Republic of Liberia asked me to say to you, he's going to say even more than what I'm going to say, that he's very gratified. The moment he entered Baila, up to here in Gompa City, the reception he has received, he's very pleased. Great caucus of Nimba, the President has come to thank our people of Nimba County, the county that once many people consider a county that is unpeaceful. He has come to say to you some of the contributory factors that are keeping the peace that he inherited from the past government that left behind by Omeo. That peace is being sustained and supported by you all citizens of the great county of Nimba. The President has also come today to say to you, he is the leader of this country. He is your son. He is our president. He said, power can never, no longer, under his leadership, be concentrated only in Monrovia. That's what brought the war. He's going to take power to the people. Executive Marshal is right now on the road to the people. He has signed into law the local government law that will help to decentralize Liberia. That decentralization program will help to faster developing in our country. How? Because the revenue now that will be raised here in Nimba County, percentage will remain in Nimba for development of Nimba County. All of these are happening under the leadership of this great president. The president said, as we express to you, the peace that we are keeping, this peace was further manifested during the senatorial elections that brought the senator-elect, Senator Jeremiah Kuhn, to power. Some of the citizens of this county participated, yet they lost. but we never heard of Sacré-Pied 14 Ban 14 Cample, and Cample 14 Weah. We are at peace. The election is over, and our country has been rated one of the most peaceful countries, especially so when Ome has departed. We have challenges with all the different economic activities that we're going through, but yet there have no security harbor, and the country is yet at peace. The president said we should clap for ourselves. This president is very peaceful. This presidency, I should also say to you, the agriculture fair in Kari, he saw many booths that have different agricultural produce in them for the great country of Nimba. The people of Nimba County, they are farmers. They grow, produce food. You know, personally, I'm very proud of you people. The president said, I should thank you people. You are farming, you are feeding Monrovia, you are feeding the nation. We are very proud of you. The president, as I said, is a very peaceful president. This one happened, I was very amazed. This president, during this once senatorial elections, he said people can refer to me as family in chief, and I do exhibit that. All of the female candidates that are participating in this election, I want to see all of them. Most of them in opposition. He didn't mind. This is the president we should always pray for. He supported every female candidate. Whether you go, and then some of them, of course, they didn't make it, but his hand was with them to increase female participation in the national legislature. Mr. President, this little thing matters for our country. You are peaceful. You are a wonderful president. I have to say that here. I want all of us, as an end, we will stand. The peace that we enjoy today is coming because our president is a peaceful president. You don't have people just being arrested and put in jail. Everybody is at peace. Even though all the radio talk shows are on, the country is calm because you are once a peace ambassador. Mr. President, we have also come to you, our citizens, with our president, to come and say to you, thank you. 2017, when the president raised his hand, our father was with him, Senator Prince Johnson, and the rest of them. They came to you all. You say we will support him because he's our nephew for me and Doro, where we'll also be visiting. So the people of Nimba, we have come to you to listen to you. We have brought you your nephew. We have brought you your president. We have brought you our father to come and sit down with you, listen to you, and then we will take note some of the issues, and the president will address them readily. So I want to say thank you. I want to say to Senator Prince Johnson, the members of the caucus, thank you for helping us to keep the peace. And this peace is so dear to us. We are proud of you all. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Salif. I think we can clap better than that. The message went very well. Nimba, you are peaceful. We've come to listen to you. What do you need? Above all the money you will be making here, some will be here. You develop Nimba with it. Put your hands together for this president for that. Thank you very much, President Weah. That is great. At this point, we now move to different remarks. And we start with the Superintendent of Nimba County, Honorable Nelson Kokwe, for remark. Honorable Kokwe, welcome. Please clap better as the Superintendent engage the podium. Thank you, Honorable Superintendent. The podium.
Come to the podium to make a statement.
Let me appreciate the people of Nimba County for the demonstrations, the proof to us to come out in numbers to receive the president. And let me say, Mr. President, our ministers here present, other distinguished guests that came along with the president, and our senators and our legislators caucus are all present. Our folk estates, chiefs, traditionals, elders, those, and the institution that will come from and which will not forget. Let me say Amanda to the Coalition for Democratic Change. Amanda. So you are present, Mr. President, for giving us the mantle and authority to lead our people in Nimba. You made no mistakes. So on the basis that is all students, citizens, in numbers, and traditionals, welcoming you to let you know what you did from Nimba and you are doing from Nimba. They are so happy indeed. There's no way that we can show our gratitude to you without identifying with you what you saw us doing now and continue to do for the time and the date you will be here for it, Nimba. Mr. President, you are very grateful to the people of Nimba that today we can serve the people of this country and the country. It tells you you have the trust and confidence into the people of Nimba and young people to come and they continue to come. What you have written down in history, the story has been made, history is going to record that. So on the basis of the development, infrastructures, economic, socials, we want to lament on what you are doing for us in Nimba County. Mr. President, thank you for giving us free education into our country. Mr. President, let me say to you, from Ganta to Lugwato is an example of you. Many presidents will come, will want to do that, to start from the president for free, to continue about what you're doing for us, to take road from Ganta to Jikepa. We say thank you, Papa. We want to say to you, for second Lugwato, there's no error that you have made to light fund, to market road, be access to us as Nimbayans. Nimba is the political bread basket for Liberia. Nimba is an economic bread basket for Liberia. Economically, administratively, Nimba is here for you. And seeing you to build the electricity of Nimba, Transco is here for 99 years. Even Butterfly will benefit the current. So we want to salute you, Mr. President. And let me say to you, Mr. President, you made no mistake to give us our huge money. No president besides you to give Nimba the money back to their info. So our yellow machines, our caucus are working alongside with us to ensure the farm to market will be secure. We got breaches in Nimba and Pong, but this will be given to you in subsequent time during our 10-10 meeting. But let me say to you, Mr. President, what you're doing for Nimba, we are not sleeping. We hope that you continue, and that way you see the support of the people are here in numbers. So Roman hearing gases are not true. The truth of the matter is your people are here to receive you, to support you to the letter. So in Tapata, the people are there from Bui and Doru to Zodru. We are here prepared and waiting to see what you're going to do and you continue to do for us. Thank you for the Zoos Center Encyclopedia, that our chiefs and elders and our traditional, our women's zoos will be secure to take care of our families and sisters and relatives. Mr. President, what you're doing for us, we continue to say salute you because it's uncountable. From Ganta to Secretary, it's a crowd manifestations that 2023 is a platform that we need to push the message to the people so that our communication can be reflected to our electors to understand that this president is the peaceful president in Africa and in Liberia and the world. And Mr. President, let me appreciate you for that. When it comes to the issue of infrastructure development, you see the economic aspect. Nimba is booming. In the past year, Nimba was able to come second to Maserado in raising funding for this government. So, Mr. President, I appreciate you for that. We want you to stand tall and show that you can give up more, because if you give up more, we're going to do better for you. Mr. President, before we leave the seat to let you to engage your citizen, Mr. President, we appeal in collaboration with our senator because he's the godfather for Nimba, and we want to appreciate you so that you can include our citizen, intellectual citizen, people who have the degrees to this government, so we can be able to showcase our attitude in regards to response of duties. Mr. President, we appeal to you because people are being educated and education is ongoing, situation is free. Thank you for giving our university honor Dr. Wenkoyo and the senator that would know. So thank you very much. Giving you the time to give you what you need is what the people are standing here to see for you, to give them more. Mr. President, with the interact, we want to salute you, so say, in our slogan from what we graduated from, say, Amanda! Amanda! So, Mr. President, we want to leave the podium so that you can have an interaction with the people, with our caucus and our people in Nimba. We say, welcome to Nimba, and there is your home. Sleep here, and you have from Nimba. We endure same for the 4 years. No person at Poco, irregular on the road. So thank you for what you are doing. Many speakers are here. We're going to demonstrate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Superintendent.
Welcoming the President to
Mr. President, we are ready to work. Empower us. And I know when you were talking about the yellow machine, the PMC chairman, Mr. Harry Yenini, was just smiling behind there. At this point, we move to the Nimba County Legislative Caucus to take the first person, having to be Honorable Jeremiah Kwan, Senator-elect Nimba County. Put your hands together as you receive the Senator-elect of Nimba County as he made a remark on behalf of the Nimba Caucus. Thank you and welcome to the podium.
For a brief remarks.
Thank you. Zayo, yo, Nima, yo. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Weah, Madam Claire Marie Weah, Your Honor, the Senator Prince Yomi Johnson, the Godfather of Nimba County, colleagues of the caucus, ministers, other guests here present, the media, our citizens. I want to say thank you, the chiefs, the elders. Thank you ever so much for coming here, Nimba, to welcome the President. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for coming to Nimba. Nimba is your home. Nimba is all yours. Mr. President, I want to say thank you. All Liberia, there's land everywhere, but you chose to make your farm in Nimba and B and Doru, and the land is available. Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for the sea garden in Weah. We have the total of 49 million in Liberia. We got 22 million in Nimba. 9 million is committed to road. The road from Bound to B Plate now is paved. I will wish you can read there, Mr. President, to see the sea garden. And what are going on in Weah now as we speak. Because the 9 districts in Nimba are all cocoa growing area, with the exception of District 1 because it's a commercial place. And you are building the road going to Weah, the road will enter Butu. Mr. President, we want to say thank you. It's been years. We just want to say thank you. And that garden is there to supply farmers cocoa sun across the country. Mr. President, I also want to say thank you for the hydro you are about to build in Benin. I say these things because I co-chair the committee with me to find out and have an in-depth idea as to why it is. Mr. President, there's a 38 million, 34.5 million approved. We passed it into law. The caucus supported it on the floor, the Nimba caucus. We all supported it. It went to you and you signed it. They are about to build, if I'm not mistaken, 12 megawatt or whatever the electrical people call it, in Benin. It should supply Nimba, Bone, Bassa, because right now we are using 2, I think kilowatt also according to the people, and you are doing 12. Mr. President, we want to say thank you. When that 12 is done, we will be using current and maybe selling current across the border to our people. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for the City Hall, Gompa. As you promised there, we will give you our design and you will build for us a city hall. For the first time under your regime, a city hall will be in Gompa. I want to say thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for the electricity inbound. I know Minister Toya and Magere and myself been fighting for the last 2-3 weeks and hitting your office door that the president cannot come to Nimba and go back and don't break the ground inbound for the people of Bam to get electricity. And the president said, I will break the ground. Mr. President, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Senator Johnson, and thank you to the caucus. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for the hospital you are about to relocate from the twin track in Saninkole to the land I was giving. Mr. President, I want to say thank you. Thank you. All we can say is thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for the road from Gompa to Secretary first day, and I know the next budget will be hitting from Secretary to Tapetan, Grand Jida. I want to say thank you, Mr. President. All we can say to you, Mr. President, is thank you. We keep standing here and saying thank you. We'll say thank you, and thank you. And Mr. President, when I'm knocking your door every day, please don't get angry at me because I'm the operational senator. I'm the operational senator to make sure that I knock your door every day. And when you are not in the country, Toya and Magere are witnesses. I'm always at their door. So that's soon money are passing and enter Magere. So you don't get tired with me and big girl. We get plenty of people, plenty of problems, and plenty of requests. So anytime you see me, you please serve me. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. God bless you.
That was Senator-elect, Senator Jeremiah Kuhn.
Thank you very much, Senator Kuhn.
Thank you, the President, for
that nice presence on the President. And I know when the presidents were going, I saw the first leader of the Republic of Liberia just smiling because when you're talking about development, she inside. She left him on Monrovia and friend to the E&J hospital in Ganta when she had not even passed there. Very strong. Thank you very much, Senator Kuhn. At this time, we come to another aspect of this program for interaction, and that aspect has to do with citizen talk to the president. But before we go there, we want to call on the Internal Affairs Ministry, especially on the technical focal person, Mr. Emmanuel Weah, to just do few recognition of the delegates of the president. And Emmanuel is here, quickly. Thank you.
Nimba Kante yo yo. Nimba Kante yo yo. Now, when the president decided to come, my boss man, Honorable Selif, tells me he decided to come with people who are working with him. So, I will try my best so that you know some of them and match their faces to names that you have been hearing in Monrovia. The first, as you are aware, is himself. I am pleased to recognize His Excellency Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia. I am pleased to also recognize the multi-nation Ambassador Clara Mary Weah, First Lady of the Republic of Liberia. I'm also recognizing Honorable Ambassador D. Maxwell Kimiya, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Also here is the Minister of Justice, Honorable Councilor Frank Musa Dean. We have the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Samuel D. Tua Jr. We have the Minister of Posts and Telecommunication, who is from Nimba County, Honorable Councilor Cooper Kura. I also have the Minister of Commerce, the Honorable Minister Mawani Dix, Commerce and Industry. You have the Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, Honorable Julius Lechawu-Rennie. You also have the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia, Reverend Gerald Witherspoon. You You have the Chief of Protocol of the Executive Mansion, Honorable Ambassador Nora Fina. Oh, wow. I have the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, my own former boss man of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the former Assistant Minister for Operations, now Minister of State, Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mageo. I have the Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable T. Sioka Wilson. You have the Minister of Gender, Honorable Willemita Selita, the Acting Minister of Public Works, Ruth Coca-Collins, also the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Honorable Estelle Liberté. I also have the Director of the Cabinet, Honorable Jordan Solonte. And of course, this person needs no introduction. The Minister as well present with us, Honorable Achi N. Domo, the Director General of the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Agency or Authority, present with us. We also have the head of the Commissioner of the Land Authority, Honorable J. Adam Manuba. We also have the Managing Director of the National Port Authority, Honorable Bill Tuawe. We have Honorable James Thompson, the Director General of the Civil Service Agency. And we have Honorable Professor Wilson Tape, the head of the Environmental Protection. We also have with us Dr. Lawrence D. Sikachebo, the Chair of the Board of Commissioners of the Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission. And we have the two religious advisors for Christian Affairs, Honorable Reverend Emmanuel Nimba, and for Islamic Affairs, Usman Diallo. Let me take this time to also recognize the Coordinator on Concession Dispute Resolution, Honorable Regina Mann, who is also from Nimba, and so Tyrone Tatos, who is from Nimba County, the Commissioner of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. Now, let me take this time to recognize the caucus of Nimba. Honorable Senator Prince White Johnson, Senator. You have Senator-elect Jeremiah Kuhn. We have Honorable Corporal L. Kagon, District Number 4. We have Honorable Johnson Bueglo, District Number 9. We have Honorable Rogers SWY Doma, District Number 7. Prince O.S. Topa, District Number 2. Honorable Joseph Yan Sonwabe, District Number 3. And Honorable Larry Youngwood, District Number 8. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I would like to recognize Mr. Emmanuel. When you recognize all the people too. Thank you, Chief. All right, now we have come to the interaction component of this program. And we first look at the young people of this district. So we call on Brother Ernest O, who will do the representation. Put your hands together as you call the young man to represent his youth community. As you can see, very young, but very energetic. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Barrow Melesi, Bar Village Melesi, and now I would like to say Dagner Melesi, President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Clark Marie Weah, First Lady, Republic of Liberia. Senator Prince Weah Johnson, Senior Senator Nimba County, Honorable Jeremiah Kong, Senator-elect Nimba County, and all members of the Nimba County Legislative Caucus, members of the Cabinet, members of the Judiciary Branch of Government, our County Superintendent Honorable Nelson Kokoi, and all members of the County Administration, our Lord Mayor, Honorable Amos Nsua, Mayor of Gompa City, our chiefs and areas of Nimba County, distinguished functionaries of government here present, members of the media institution, student body, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, let me add my voice to this county administration and the city corporation under the leadership of the mayor on behalf of the young people of Gompa City to officially welcome you to the city of Gompa and throughout Nimba County. Mr. President, thank you plenty for the many developmental initiatives throughout Liberia. Mr. President, you have launched and initiated many developmental activities throughout Liberia which are welcoming in the current dispensation we find ourselves in. Mr. President, the interests of the young people of this great city should be of paramount concern at this point in time. Mr. President, capturing the interests of young people in your plan of action will definitely make your national developmental plan achievable and sustainable if the young people's interests are captured in your plan, Mr. President. Mr. President, with this, I'm kindly asking you on behalf of the young people of Gompa City to please consider initiating the following in our city, Gompa City. As our county legislative caucus has implemented into law the construction of technical and vocational institutions in Nimba County, especially Gompa City, Mr. President, I'd like to plead on behalf of the young people of this great city that your good office see reason, as you have done throughout Liberia, to construct us a modern technical institution that will capture the usefulness of young people of this district. Mr. President, I also want to plead to your good office to also launch a scholarship fund draft in our county, because vast majority of the young people are desiring to learn on a daily basis in our county. And as such, launching of scholarship opportunity for our young people will give us the opportunity to attain local and international education, and we all will collectively contribute to the developmental agenda that you invested in our country. Mr. President, we also want to ask on behalf of our young people, the vast majority of the young people of this great city are vulnerable out there in the street. We also want your good office to please see reason to also create job opportunity for our young people in order to contribute to the livelihood of our community and our society as a whole, Mr. President. Your Excellency, with this, I can assure you that the transformational vision that you ever set for all Liberians can be achieved, and the inclusiveness of young people in your agenda. Mr. President, few days ago our country celebrated first of its kind in our history, the launching and the lighting of streets in Monrovia. Mr. President, Monrovia is our capital city, and Monrovia is not only Liberia. We also want to plead with you to please, as the people of Nimba call you, say Kozi. I'm of the deepest conviction that before this occasion come to an end, that Mr. President, the people of Gompa City will feel your presence and you will light Gompa City as the first year growing city in our country. Long live the fighting spirit of President George Manneh Weah, Barrow Medicine, Bar Village Medicine, Dagna Medicine. We'd like to say thank you and welcome. May your tour throughout Liberia be successful. God bless us all as Nimbarians. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my very good and great young man who has very well on behalf of the young people. I know they are happy because we know that the technical and vocational college was already passed, and we know the president is about to bid it. Thank you, young man. At this time, we call on the Gompa women representative, and Madam Margaret Carson will do that representation. Put their hands together. Women, oh, women! Mother, you are welcome to the podium as you present the plight of the women of Nimba County. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. The President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manneh Weah, and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Weah, the senator of this county, our godfather, Honorable Priest Yorube Johnson, our senator, our son-elect, Mr. Jeremiah Kuhn, our city mayor, Mr. Amos, our citizen, all of our good women, our traditional leaders, our students, and all of our Liberia citizens here present. We want to take this time as women of Gompa City to say you are most welcome. We want to be proud today and thank God that our mother is here. We want to thank the president. support our children. So, Mr. President, please remember the Gompa women. We are by you because we want to make sure you see us go stronger and stronger. So with all of our representatives, with all of our people, we ask you to always talk in our president and in our mother ear so that we can go stronger and stronger. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mama. Now bring it. All right. Thank you very much, Mother. Our mama first please talking about laying your loom. All the things you talk that the people want to enter, we're making agriculture. We want grow food. Thank you very much, Mother. At this time, we move to the Gompa Marketing Association Superintendent, Mother Tenny Young. Mother, you are welcome to this podium. The protocol has been established. When you come, please go to the issue. This president has done well. All that she has done will mention all when I go. Myself, I know much. Now, all the nurses to E&J and everywhere they can take government pay now. When I start spending oil will be long. So, Mother, please come. By the time I'm taking you to turn my own. Nimba caucus is well represented here. As you can see, Senator Johnson, Senator-elect Honorable Kuhn, and the rest of them are here. Students, please get prepared as you talk about your gifts. As the mother concludes, you come. Thank you.
Thank you too. Praise the mother name of Jesus. God is good all of the time. Magete oye! Elame oye! Akim, but I'm working alone. I keep with my country, with the deputy. You are welcome to come and send something to speak. Other president, who want to sit down to tell you thank you for what you have done for the market women. We want to say thank you, our president. Once you are here that we having tested market here, and now our tested market has come back. We before last you could reach the market, you would wonder. It was so easy. I was tired to speak to press. I thought until I was too happy what you have done for your market women. And they have gone ahead, they have gained a market table all around. As I'm speaking right now, when we reach the market that you see for yourself, Mr. President. We want to let you know that it's not easy on the market women. The market women, they want for you to empower them with new. That they will be able to get the market to be all right, that will be able to sell. Because we the market women, we support our husband, we support our children. It's not easy. That later business that we are doing, that what we can support our children to go to school. So we need for you to empower us to get all loan. And we didn't stay there. Ganta Central market with the Thai market in Gompa here. Whatever to present you food, because you were not kind in Gompa to go back empty. So for that reason, the market women were able to present you food to carry back. Our mother, we are happy to meet you. If I didn't call your name, I'll be having my very self. You are welcome in Gompa City, and we are happy to work along with you, our mother. We say thank you, our president.
I just want to thank you.
Mr. President, Dr. George Weah, President, Republic of Liberia, and our daughter, Madam Claire Marie Weah, our ma, we say thank you people for coming. Our Honorable Prince Weah Johnson, Chairman for Nimba County Legislative Caucus, we say thank you people for coming. Papa, we are here to tell you thank you, Mr. President, because what you are doing for the market here, you building market for us, you doing everything for the market people where other people don't do. Our man, so that she can know about us. We can even be older than you, but you are our man. You the Liberia people man today. Man, we say thank you. You can't come and go with your empty hand. We bought small thing for you to carry it to our grandchildren. We also want to tell our elders that are here, thank you that guide us in the process to even move to the new market. We say thank you, my people. So, Mr. President, with all the support that you are giving us, we know about it. You are our son. We say thank you. We also want to, because when we hear our daughter was here, we desire bringing cola to present it to her. So we are carrying a cola to present it to our man, to our daughter.
Yeah, the mother are moving with cola as you can see them. They brought some food stuff. They are all packing right by the fence here. They are in the fence. Very good quantity of food stuff.
We were not calling him president, but he our pa. We were calling him our pa because what he doing for us. Other presidents been coming, but what he doing for us. Mama. Mama, take a cola here that our white hat. Mama, take care of the Liberia with me. We are you our man. Take care of us. All the market are in Liberia here. Take care of us. Yeah. Mama, we got something for you over there. We want you to go see it. Man, forget about that. We want you to see it. We want to deliver it to you. Yes. We want you to work with us.
I want this. I want to carry it. I want to put it for
Welcome to the press.
Right.
You your own program, you want to interview?
Thank you very much to the mother for what we have just seen. At this point, let me just quickly recognize the big brother of the president, Mr. William Weah Jr. Big brother, you are welcome. Liberia is in your hand. Thank you very much. At this time, we will call two groups of people for a quick presentation. The commissioner of Benga and his team has something to just present. And the student community of this place, Mr. René Batu and his team also has, as I'm told by the Internal Affairs. 2 minutes maximum to each of you, please. 2 minutes maximum. Ella is here.
Thank you. We want to say protocol observe and sustain. Firstly, there are a lot of speakers who are praising the president for what he's doing for us. And in that line, it is the will of all of us. But we come here to say thank you to somebody. Somebody who has done good for the women of Benga. When we took over, Madam Weah came to Benga and donated lapa to all the women of Benga. Since she left, that today we seeing her. The women, through their clan chief and the local leader, they have for you a gift. And this gift will not come here. But we brought the rope. In our tradition, when we are giving something, a cow or sheep, we can get a rope. Mr. Paramount Chief, where is the chicken? Madam Weah, the lapa that you donated to our mother, to our wife, to our sister down here, they remember you. They are happy to see you coming today. And my position as a commissioner, and during my time, you came to distribute this lapa, I remember you. We want to say thank you. We appreciate you for what you have done for us. Please carry the chicken and give it. That's all. Call the minister. Okay. The goat. Yeah, carry it.
It's good to see you again.
Hey, Princess. Come in.
our winning group, member of the press. Mr. President, I'm telling you thank you. My reason for giving this thank, I will verify it to you. The first, in the year 2019, as I'm studying, you gave her a free ticket, me and one girl woman from Nimba here to go to Middle East, where today I'm Alhaji and she is Haja. You did it.
son. So there's a reason for that city hall to be built. So when we're having this kind of meeting, we can sit down in an airport facility, we'll enjoy it without dressing behind. I plan to come to you due to the coronavirus. We push our trip. The people of Nimba County have heard previous speakers telling me thank you. Thanks and appreciation for something that you do. You are telling me thank you for something that you put together. You are telling me thank you for making me president. The confidence in me. I remember during elections, during the campaign, I spoke to you. I brought the pro-poor agenda for prosperity, the PAPD. I remember most of those that were in the race also brought their platform. But you like mine because I explained to you a simple one. To build roads, to promote infrastructure development. And I told you the reason I'm doing this. Where you live, I lived in the same vicinity before I was opportune to leave Liberia. I lived in Southtown in 1975 up to 1979. Where I live, I had access to one pickup, John Kofi. When he's in the Southtown area, it's the only car that can even bring you to Sweltu or Nimba County. I left 1975, I came to Monrovia 79, and the rest riot. But from 1975, we are in 2023. It's a long time. Liberia is 173 years old. And we are just 3 years in our midpoint of the 6 years that you gave me. You can see that the pro-poor agenda for prosperity that I brought to you is working. Today you can be proud. A few months from now you can go to Guinea and come back. You can go next door to Glanji there. You won't spend the 24 hours, you can just drive in and come back. If you go to Monrovia, you'll see the difference in community. I didn't know why they did not include Senator Johnson little road. So I must ask the Minister of Public Works. Church is there. So is she around yet? But I'm sure we will handle that. Because it's a church facility and we need to address that. So you can see that my platform that I gave you is working. And the reason this is working because of you all. When I came here, when you brought me, you gave me a mandate of 6 years. When I got here, the United Nations that we depend on for so many years called me and said, Mr. Weah, congratulations, but we are leaving. We are leaving this country. You have a full responsibility to maintain the peace and uphold the rule of law. Today we got peace. It's not because of me. It's because of you. Without peace, every development you talk about that I listen to will never be successful. It's because you have peace, we can work better in a peaceful environment than in a hostile environment. But I'm glad that the citizens of Liberia, citizens of Gompa City, you're all ready to move on for prosperity. This is the right way to go. Dialogue is the order of the day. Peace is the essence of development that you see today. So let us continue to maintain the peace. No matter what happens, let us maintain the peace of this country. I listen to previous speakers and I took notes. You see, my people of Gompa City and people of Nimba County, as I always said, development brings responsibility. And I see why previous president, they were afraid to develop this country. Because it's a heavy burden to develop. There's a lot of responsibility. Imagine a country that for so many years that don't have a paved road. Today we pave your road and you are requesting for light on the road. You can see that it's a responsibility. We put a light on the road. Now you want bridges so you can be up, you can see the light. And this is why a lot of presidents did not focus on development. But our government believes that you are citizens of the country. Anything that you want, anything that you need that will develop the country is our responsibility to do it. But you must be patient because it takes resources and energy. We are not working alone. In the history of the country, we have always worked with our international partners. So sometimes when you want something, it is not there because you know there are a lot of processes, procurement process and what have you. Sometimes you want to build something right away, but when the process comes to sign document for that thing, sometimes it takes 9 months, sometimes 5 months. So it brings delays. So you see what happened. But our government, we are pushing for your basic necessity, which is important. Water and light, food, sustainability. Just the other day we were in Bon County to launch the agriculture project of $16 million United States dollars to help our local farmers so they can grow their produce, so we can be self-sustained. And this is what we're in Bon County the other day. I hope that that $16 million will be given to local farmers so they can grow what we need to eat. But I said to them, there, the local farmers, they're not just receiving the package. You have to do the work. Because when you are supported, you need to showcase what they support you for. You have to be honest in doing business, because the more your business develops, the happier we are. I met with some rural women. They also need help, like the marketeers. I've asked the finance minister to help the rural women to help make the markets develop. So you can see that we are trying. But the government that we work in, we have lost in this country. And this is why they call the their representative lawmakers. These people are the stem of our country. They are the pillow. The young people you see here, they sit down and say, okay, they want for the person, they want for the one, they want for the one. To the other people, they hear me good. I will hear me. That small strength, they get big strength. So if they say no, it's no. And this is why we constantly coming to you to ask you to persuade them to work with the government so your project can be done. If they are not happy with you, if they are not happy in the discussion, they will take different interests. This is why unity among them is important. And all of them, despite from our political differences, when we are going for politics, when we are going to elections, we are different. We go from a different setting. But when we are successful, we are in a team, and the team will work together so the spectators can benefit. The spectators are the people. You see, whenever you play a game, when you win, the spectators be happy, so they come to the field every day. And when they come to the field, they buy tickets. That ticket will help to pay the players that play. So these people are important. Encourage them to be united. Let us not see or CDC lawmaker or Unity Party lawmaker or Liberty Party or CPP differently. We are all agreement. When we leave the political arena, we come to governance. We need to work for our country. And I'll say to my friends here, my former colleagues, because I was a senator before, to my former colleagues, to foster unity among them. Every political group has a father, has a leader, has a leader. So listen to your leader and let them not oppose the Liberian people's quest for development. I think it's important. So I hope that Mr. Cool and Weah all of our friends there, y'all work with this government so your people can succeed. I think it's important. Senator Johnson, my former colleague and big brother, you know how I work. Let's spend when we're in the Air Force. I work together for the benefit of Liberian people. Let us explain this story where there were allegations that were made. Everyone's supposed to have a position, and I was the leader in the Air Force, leading them. We were 5, and we have full position. Where, for the benefit of our country, I had to recuse myself and give the full position to them, and wait for another opportunity if I will have another opportunity. And the 4 of them, they drove that F1 section by getting different positions. But I was the leader. Why didn't I refuse to get them the position? Because I believe that when you are a leader, especially when you are captain of a team, the players that don't have the opportunity, you give them the opportunity. And this is why we work very well together. And I show Senator Johnson, he loved it. And I want going forward in my county, you don't have to tell me that this is my county. My parents live here. My mother grew up in this place. She born her children here. I've been there so many times. You know where I'm from. I'm from next door. My parents are from the Weah district. I'm from also Riverside, and I'm from Sasta. You can see that I'm a Liberian. I live in Batam. I went to Muslim Congress. So you see that I speak Ba, I speak Mandingo, I speak Kru, you just do it. So it tells you that I am a Liberian. It doesn't matter where you come from. So we need to work together. It's important. In Koboya, one of our honorables said something that was very intriguing and it was difficult to answer, but I had the courage to answer. You see, in our days when we were young, our respect for elders, it was so high. Today, I want the young people to know they are not different from us. It's the teaching. Now, sometimes ask the question, is today parents, are you not teaching your children discipline to respect elders? So the parents will need to do more to see young people attacking policemen, even motorcyclists. Accidents occur every day at any time. When it happens, you get mob justice. Those things are wrong. There's nowhere in the world where citizens go to police station and attack policemen or attack police station and burn it. Elders, chiefs and elders, we need to set our children down and talk to them. You cannot burn a car because someone ride motorbike and have accident. Accident can occur anytime. That's why the Nimba accident. So it's wrong for someone to burn yourself because you are not happy. It's wrong. In the society, in the 21st century, who does that? 21st century, who does that? Because you say your salary is small, you put fire on yourself. We need to strip our children to stop. Dialogue is the right way. We came to power, no one wanted to take anything from you. What we're trying to do is for all of us to have something. And this is why the former minister and his team decided to cut down super minister and ministers. Super minister are making 20,000 a month, and ministers, some ministers are making 15,000 in this economy, in this little country. We decided we need to change that so we can have more people employed. Every minister will not make more than $10,000. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only for the citizen to be happy. When they use the term, thank God the former minister here, what the term you use? Harmonization, when they're cutting our money down. I told you, I said, but you should have told me that you're coming to do harmonization. Because when I was making my speech, the address to the nation, I said I will cut 25% of my salary. I didn't know that they were going to do harmonization again. So by the time I call it 25% harmonization key, it calls something else again, and not 25% on level 50. But that's okay. So the reason why they harmonize the salary for all of us to enjoy the benefit, especially in this COVID pandemic time. So you can see that the government is working. Every project that you proud today, whether it's in Nimba County, in Mosorado or Grand Jide, what have you? In the time of pandemic, the government did not start working for the Liberian people. We'll be working for you every day. We talk to our partners to let them know that the survival of this country depends on cooperations and collaboration. So if foreigners are collaborating with us and cooperating, the citizens themselves need to do the same. Going forward in 2021, all of us, we got to put our hands on deck. Criticism will not change anything. You know, I listened to But I don't want to give credence to some of those things because I don't want hard feelings. Today we are here to say thank you very much. We appreciate you. How we can move forward. We listen to the marketers. We will do our best to make sure that they are comfortable in what they're doing. So some of those the young people spoke. They tell us thank you for doing well for them, for giving them free wires. More than 173 years today, children can go sit in wire environment free of charge. They tell us thank you for it. But still, they are asking again that we can do more. Now, we are not saying no. We are saying yes. But we are asking you now to be patient. To be patient because we have a whole list of everything that we're doing. And when we help you, you want to get back on the list again, you got to start from bottom. Because you're already on the top and we did this for you. We are passing through. The 15 countries must feed this government. So if we're doing development in your county, if you want something else, then we need to go further and come back again. In our library, they say small. So we'll do it bit by bit. But there's an environment that we're happy to be. Gompa City and Nimba County. This is our county. Our friends are here, our families are here. We will do our best for the county. You listen to Senator Johnson. He did not vote for me in 2005. 211. But I still love you anyway. I still love you. I'll forever love you. You know, during our dark days, all I show to you, Liberian people, were love. I didn't know some of you people. I met you all behind our borders. But everybody that met me, they were happy. And those that even used my name, that they know me, were happy. So you could see that. So the same love for you then, I have the same love. Remember in 2005, something happened, I was not the president, but I showed love. I paid scholarship for more than 2,000 students. All of the ministers you see behind me today, they were part of the group that we paid scholarship for. If they did not vote for me, I was still doing scholarship. I was still investing in Liberia. I was still promoting your country. Until you decided, let us try the young man. But you see, today, you give some people 12 years, some 50, some 57 years. What I've achieved in 3 years, I can say it's a milestone, and no president can compare what I've done in 3 years to what they did in all the years ago. And this is why I will come to you, I'll always come to you, if we do what we're doing. Like I said to my government, we need to perform. And I know your second mandate, I will be convinced to come back to you to say you can trust me again to complete what I'm doing to develop this country. So the records are there. When we play politics, people will criticize. But even in politics, people are honest. And that's why I was honest, and people thought I was not the best politician. I was the leading political leader, but I worked with the government and peace ambassador. I did that for you, Liberian people. I did not do it to showcase or to make news. I did that to represent you. I did that to send you to the war. I came for disarmament because I wanted you to live in peace. Today I'm here as the president. I'm no different. I'm the same man. George Money, but where? I'm no different. You can trust me when it comes to this leadership, and I can guarantee you I will perform well for you. I will change the lives of most of your children. I will change the life of so many people here, and I'm doing it and you can see it. I came When I open my mouth, my big mouth, a lot of people told you, don't elect him. If you elect him as a president, the whole world will run away. And I forgot to inform you that the entire world loves me. I'm loved by the world. There's no way I could be a president and the entire world will leave. I'm respectful, I'm humble, I'm full of love, I'm kind, and I'm lovable. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are here for 3 days. Someone asked me, why are you staying in my country for 3 days? And I always have a simple answer for those that ask me questions. I say I stay 3 days in one country. So why I will not stay 3 days in one country? Because I want all of you to be with me and to speak. 3 days, so no one will say he stayed in the country for 2 days, he stayed 1 day, why he stayed 3 days to that place. So an equal share. Equal share, so you have the time with me for 3 days. And listen to some of your plight. If you have more, then you talk to the superintendent. To all of my superintendent, I've listened to our citizens, and I just want to say something to you. It's a candid advice. We put in this position to perform for our people. But most of our superintendents that speak on behalf of our people, they don't flag their performance. When we come here, we need them to tell what they're doing in the county, what happened to the county, and what they achieved already. Because we are coming to tell the people we have achieved this. We need a progress report, not just difficulties. If you say things are high, you don't have car to drive. But the time you have car, what did you do? We need to know. So we will know what you have done. Then the car can come so you can do more. So all of our superintendents and the local leaders will come to you, we want progress reports. Just as I did when I was in Ghana, I asked every minister to report to me their progress report. So I'm going to look at them and get back to them, who performed well, who did not. And based on that, of course, we will redirect our directions to where we need to go. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, in the 2021, as I said to the press, they're all my friends. But for some reason, I wanted to promote Liberia, not promote me. Because they have already promoted me. So all the good things that we're doing, even if they are angry and they believe that the government is not working with them, they still need to showcase the Liberia government. Because it's their government. You cannot build a bridge, you cannot put lights in the street, you cannot pave the road, and because of president angry, you will not say it to the international world. And they know that we work with international partners. People see that you pave the road, they stay, says, making the signal to the international world that it's not true, it's different country. How can you build road in Liberia and so on, because of political reason? You put a picture on the internet and say that in Kenya. That is not possible. We should not be doing that. We cannot take our development pictures and promote other countries because we don't like the government. If you don't like the government or the development, like the development, let people know that your country is developed so they can come and invest. The economic problem we're having here, the challenges we're having, we need to encourage people to come to the country to do business so our people can be employed. And this is why we are encouraging our Liberian people, those that do business, so they can employ more people. We talk about metal steel. But we called them on the drawing board and they promised us that they're going to do more. So we're in that conversation already. I am the president that represents you well, and I will continue to do so, even when I'm not here again as president, because this is the home of my birth, Liberia. God bless you.